Hey, is this microphone working? Hey, Wendy, can you hear me? How's it sound? Hey, Dr. Fish. I just got a new microphone today and I'm trying to figure it out. How does it sound to you guys? Cool, cool, good, good. I've never had a condenser mic before. I haven't got the cam hooked up yet. I'm not ready for that. So, what are you guys into tonight? Y'all just drop by to help me with my mic test, or you guys just bored? Hey, Georgia Pyro, Yellow Groove. What's happening, guys? Oh shit, Yellow Groove's drinking. Lock up the lighters. Thank you, Mama Son. Nah, I just sound like a hillbilly. It is better to be able to talk to you guys, though. Good, good. I've been fighting with it for about 30 minutes now. It just would not work with the connection that it came with, so I had to figure out a different way. Oh, I do have a southern accent now, that's for sure. Hello, Nathan Strums. How's it going, man? I hear you, Yellow. It's a stab shame about what happened to Pyro Bear, man. I never met the guy, but that actually hit me. Too far for me to drive, bro. I come down there and help you with that tater problem. Oh, man. Hey, lady of the lake. How are you doing tonight? I'm in here testing my new microphone. Yeah, he was. He was a good guy. I talked to him a few times, well, more than a few. His stash is what inspired me to want a room like that. And I've enjoyed having my fireworks because if you're, I don't know, it's something about a pyro. You can sit there and just look at them. It's really weird. You'd have to be a pyro to understand. Ah, cool. I was worried about it because I've never had a condenser mic or anything like that, but I figured since I don't sleep much, I might as well go live and have people to talk to. Sweet. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know you'd understand Georgia Pyro, but the rest of the people really wouldn't probably. What's up, Balling Bomb? How you doing tonight? Other than being full of it. What were you doing earlier? I didn't catch you live because I was trying out a live stream for the first time earlier, and did somebody mess up your account or something? Oh, it is here. I had to fire up the gas furnace and all that good stuff. Well, about 3 weeks ago, actually, here. Tell Ray Ray to take a few days off. I don't get that one, man. Oh, you talk about where he's been busy with his business and everything? Yeah, he'll have plenty of time off here when the cold weather gets started. He hates it, but when you do roofing, that's just kind of the way it is. I have to get a new roof put on my house next spring, and it's going to be about 8 grand. That's going to suck. But I want to get the metal roofing and just be done with it and not have to fool with it. West Virginia has seen more rain this year than I can ever remember in my lifetime. The people that thinks climate change is a myth and it's just some make believe stuff is crazy. Because I know the science, and I'll tell you now, it's real. It's very real. I see animals, insects, and stuff that I've never seen before. I mean, if you're an outdoors person and you're in touch with nature, you can tell when things are changing. Construction labor, that's a hard line of work, man. I'd done that when I was younger. And it was hard then. Yeah, I know you are, Yellow Groove. You're out there doing videos on the sky and the clouds and stuff all the time. But there's a lot of people these days that's just not in touch with what's going on in nature at all. You all right, Falling Bomb? Everything good? Sorry for what, man? Well, I was trying to get this mic to work, and I was in a forum, a paranormal forum, talking to Ghost and a couple other people in there, and I was using the mic that was on my laptop, and it just sucks. And I bought one, but I hadn't assembled it yet or took it out of the box, so I was like, oh, I'm going to try this, and I couldn't get it right for 10 minutes. Hmm. I mean, with the stuff that you got on, without going into any details about it, Bomb, man, is there any way that you could just bring peace with that whole situation? Just like, if not peace, just a mutual truce or something? I mean, it ain't none of my business. I just like, is that outside the realm of possibilities? Because it seems like it's a big interruption on what you got going on right now, man. I mean, I don't know nothing about any of it, so I'm just talking out. Mom's doing a lot better now, but it's just, I think mentally she's having a hard time with the doctor telling her, that you're not going to get better, and this is it and everything. I mean, that is a hard pill to swallow for anybody. So she's just been different, but she's been home and she's been doing well. So I'm not going to complain. Them boom boxes used to be around everywhere, especially like a fireworks supermarket, but now they've dried up big time. It's a hard thing to come into terms with your own mortality. I've had to do it myself, and it's a big mind screw. I mean, there was about a year of my life there that I was just like, oh man. But you just deal with things and you move on. I have no idea how this works. I don't even know how many people are in the room. That's bad. 8. Wow. Packing them in. Anybody have any topics of discussions? Because I'd rather not talk about that. But I do appreciate your guys giving me good thoughts and being here for me when I need to, somebody to talk to about that. Because it's not easy. It's definitely not easy when it's your mother. Thank you. Me and my mom was always close. 'Cause I won't say I didn't have a father because I did, but I didn't. He was just one of them people that was never a dad. So my mother had to be mom and dad. And when you're in a situation like that, you get really close to that person. Hey, what's happening, Boogie 808? How's it going, man? I just got me a condenser mic today for the first time. Yeah, it was a little bit of a pain in the butt to get it to work right, but people say it sounds pretty good now, so I'll go with that. I'm fine. I mean, I've come to terms with things. It's been a long time. She's been sick for a long time, and I'm a realist. I just understand how things are. No matter how bad it hurts, but that's just the way life works. We all keep moving up a position on the game board until we fall off the side, more or less. Oh, good lord, that Thundercracker, man. Them things is awesome. That was a little bit more than what I was banking on. Cool, man. Yeah, I saw Yellow Grooves. Like, I'm gonna get me some of them Thundercrackers. And they're not easy, man. They're not easy to get. And they're not cheap. You know how women, well, not all women, because I won't generalize, but you know how most women are into shoes? Well, that's how we're into fireworks for you non pyros. Falling bomb, I can't tell you what it is because I can't see it. I haven't got my glasses yet. I started losing my eyesight about a month ago, and I can't read fine print or anything like that now. It does. It does. It it's a unique experience, for people you've never even physically met, but it's good. I mean, it's real good. My family, just all of us in the 90s and the early 2000s, my family just died out. I went to so many funerals and was a pallbearer so many times, I refused to go anymore. And now all that's left is my mom, my dad, and my younger brother. And that's it. In 20 years, we went from a family reunion that would fill two big fields to four people. But that's just how the way things work sometimes, I guess. I tell you what, really, off the subject of the support, and everything for loved ones, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. But I found comfort just meeting like-minded people that were as crazy about fireworks and stuff as I am, because I'm an oddball with my people, because they're like, you spend all this time talking about this stuff and planning this stuff, and they don't want to hear it anymore. But I found a bunch of people I could talk to about that, which that's cool. Because if you're passionate about it, you will drive it in the ground, regardless of what it is. It does. And it's a good memory. It really is. And it's a good profit opportunity. I tripled my money this year. I was pretty happy. Until I had to buy a fireproof tent to be able to sell the stuff out of. That was an expense I didn't see coming. I should have, but I didn't. What's up, PA Pyro? That's where I like to get a lot of my fireworks up in PA, man, up at Bada Booms. Bada boom, bada boom. No, I don't sing, but I have won a karaoke contest once, though. I love music, though. I do. I just never had any musical talent. I don't go to firework places anymore, really. The wholesale thing just kind of killed that for me. I mean, in a good way, because I just can't go pay retail anymore. I really can't. And I know what it costs, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. We need to get a bunch of us together and go on a big ass group buy and get a whole container load. That's the way we could hit the mother load. Indeed, it does. Oh, that was a High Point 9 millimeter. It's like the cheapest High Point the cheapest 9 millimeter you could possibly buy these days. I just got the desert camo finish on it. Looks a little bit better than the average High Point. I don't have a Civil War cannon, but I do have some carbide cannons. If that would help you out, buddy. With all that drama in there, I can see why. Hmm. Damn. I was getting a case of boomers this last year for about $170. Canister, 60 grams. So that wasn't too bad. I didn't think. I haven't messed with that kind of stuff much. Just the last couple of years, really, until I started messing with you guys on YouTube, more or less. I do have some more Power Pro Stirrups Yellow Crew. Not quite as many as I once did, but I can still hook you up with some. I mean, you need. Yes, I have your address. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by, dude. So my price wasn't that bad then. Pretty good. Pretty good. Dude, you got me jealous as hell with this some of that stuff I see you play with, Georgia Pyro. I'm like, man, you got the hook up, man. Yellow Grove, buddy, that's okay, man. I got more pyro than any man needs. I really do. But I appreciate the sentiment. But I wouldn't mind sending you some pro strobes if you got a plan for something. Take it easy, bro. Kind of like Georgia pyro right now. I'm looking for the hard to find stuff. I know I'm gonna get me some smoke cakes this year because I've been wanting to try those bad boys out. I gotta have something to fill that hour between 8 and 9. Oh yeah. The cool thing I like about those pro strobes is they go on a little bit too long though. They go on and on and on. Try one of them regular strobes that you pick up most places. It's like, oh, I don't mind hooking you up, bro. I got like half a case of them. I actually carry them to start campfires and stuff like that in my gear. You can throw a pro strobe down under wet wood and you will have a fire. And it's a good thing to have in your pack because if you got lost or was an emergency situation, it could be spotted for miles. So it's a good survival gear item to have in your pack if you go out into the wilderness. Cracker time. I just got some of them Dumb Bum 2Gs. Them are pretty sweet. I thought they might be a little weak because of their size, but no, they're pretty powerful. I don't think I've had a Dumb Bum product yet that was bad. Cracker time when the sun comes up, man. The shit you do in your neighborhood, you're lucky you don't get shot. Nope, Dumb Bums are sold in Europe. Have to find somebody to import them to me, which makes them a little on the expensive side, but they're good. They're real good. Have you had any fireworks like that, Chapman? Anything like the Dumb Bum? Any kind of big boomers? I'll tell you what, man, when you do, if you seek them out, treat them with the utmost respect because they're actually a little scary. I mean, everyone I've had so far has worked correctly and everything like that. Just the power they put out. You're not going to lose your hand. You're going to lose your life. Yeah, pressure wave, man. Depending on the size, even the smallest one will just sounds like a 30-06 rifle. I think they use a KNO propellant in those, don't they? They're ammonium nitrate fueled, I believe, aren't they? I don't even have Instagram, Yellow Groove, if you're talking to me. That's what you've been telling me, man. I haven't ordered anything from Purple for a while. They scare me with their sketchy packages, especially now. I don't know how that shit ever gets too custom to start with. I really don't. I know if I worked in the postal service and I saw one of Purple Magus's packages come by, I'd be like, "Yeah, we need to check this out." you know, safe and sane. Huh? How old are you, Chapman? Oh, okay, okay. I just worry about kids getting a hold of that stuff, man. I do. If you're an adult, you blow your hand off. I don't feel bad for you, but I don't want to see kids get hurt. I might feel bad a little bit. Hey, fireworks demos, what's going on, man? Oh, did you see that stuff where the guys were having a firework battle at a housing complex and one blows his hand off, and while the ambulance is there treating him, a dude loads a mortar backwards and kills himself by shooting himself in the chest with it at the same damn time? That's what gives our industry a hard time. That and people dropping names. I'll say the names on the Euro products and stuff like that, but they're not supposed to be here anyway, so you're not really burning anything. yes, they are. Yes, they are, man. Them gray cans was pretty impressive. I got six blacks I've been saving. I don't want to open the box. Put it up as a collectible. Did you guys watch old Barbecue Rando when he got a hold of a bed bug cracker? He dropped it in his fire pit like a normal firecracker, and it blew up like a ash volcano in his face. It was a little funny. I was like, "Oh, Rando, man, he been playing with a lot of fireworks, but he hasn't got a hold of that yet." That was a good one. Hey, Serendipity, how you doing? Yeah, you can't. It's just like them trying to pass that law to remove all the metals from fireworks. You can't cure stupid. You just can't. And if they do pass a law like that, it's just going to make things more dangerous because people will start making their own fireworks, which kill more people than the boomers do anyway. So I've seen people that can kill themselves with a sparkler. So there's really not much you can do. Oh, I do, man. Barbecue Rando is one of the coolest dudes I've met on here, but I couldn't help but laugh my ass off a little bit when that stuff blew up in his face. Hey, what's up, West PA Pyro? How you doing, man? You guys getting ready for New Year's? Oh man, I bet you are wore out then. Getting home from the game's almost hard being at the game. Oh, I do too now. But most of the time, I didn't do a New Year's show because most people don't show up for it. I don't like to waste the money. Thank you, Serendipity. Have a good night. I think those Thundercrackers are right up there with the Cobra 6. See the paper, a crayon, and a torch. Yeah, they probably would, man. Like, what was that show, The Walking Dead? They were using crayons as candles. Somebody probably tried that, burned their house down with a crayon. I think it's like 15 people a year are killed by vending machines falling on them. No, you can't. And you can try to bubble wrap them, and our society does, and that's why they exist until adulthood, but it's not necessarily a good thing. About 20 grams, huh? It was surprising to me, man. I was expecting it to be good, but I wasn't quite expecting it to be that good. Bad, those shells you were letting off the other night, Georgia, that stuff was badass. I like that. I gotta find me some of those. Oh, that's actually on the low side firework demo. Well, I wouldn't say low, but medium side, man. Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay. 200 grams are always fun. It depends. Last year, I think 4 or 5 people showed up for my New Year's show, but it was like below zero, so I can kind of understand that a little bit. Yeah, they are some big ass firecrackers, though. They're very sweet. Yeah, crackers. Those bad boy crackers, they were pretty sweet for illegal firecrackers, though. I like them. At least they actually have flash in them. Yeah, I still have a literal shit ton of those. When you buy a case of firecrackers, it's a lot of firecrackers. Yeah, thinking about taking some of the novelties and making like a little mock battle between like a missile launching platform and a boat on the water, hooking up the missiles to run along like fishing lines so I'd have some targeting. Make something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of new ideas, something a little bit different. I mean, I know people do stuff like that, but just I don't know. It's hard to really just make yourself different than what everybody else is doing. I was going to do the same thing you did, Georgia, though, with the pumpkin, put the pro strobe in it and then blow it. That was pretty sweet. I just wasn't going to pay $10 for a pumpkin to blow up. Thought about taking a pop figure, you know how they're so popular, and sticking it to the top of a rocket, call it a pop rocket. I couldn't let my little girl to come off of one though. She wouldn't let me blow any of her toys up, even though I bought them, and that's not fair. I can send you a link to where you can get this set up. It's pretty cheap. You get everything: the condenser mic, pop filter, the arm to connect to your desk, all that. I actually did that one night, Georgia. I did a little display at a strip club parking lot. Fireworks display. I better clear that up. I did a little fireworks display in a strip club parking lot. Yeah, well, oh god, what was that one guy? Crazies that gets his chick to dress up in like tight outfit and light fireworks and shit. I just don't really subscribe to that. And that's the funny thing. Some of the bullshit moments are almost as good as some of the fun. I saw my buddy. He got nailed, man. Right up the legs, all the way up his ass to his back with a raging Rottweiler that fell off the table. It nailed him like 3 times. It was moving as he was running away, and it was just like it was tracking him. Oh, those are always good. Ones that make your eyeballs feel like they're going to pop out from the pressure. Oops. I'm going to get a better mic for my camera, too, so I can pick up those booms. My camera just don't. I've got a little tiny pumpkin to demo. That's about it. It never hurts to tackle on any kind of safety, man. So, ounce provision. I can't talk. Getting tongue tied now. I'll say an ounce of prevention, pound of cure, all that. Hmm. You could have, you guys, man, if you could have any kind of firework right now on the planet, just one, what would it be? Yellow Groove, I live right on the convergence of where 3 major rivers meet, like right out my front door. So I used to, but I don't anymore because when you live around it, it seeks being to be fun. You guys ever watch that video where I hooked a firing system up to my drone and started dropping dumb bombs from it, and I set my field on fire? Oh yeah, I see them guys over there just pull it right out in the middle of the neighborhood, and that stuff's bouncing off of houses and stuff. Just I don't see how they don't burn the whole damn city down over there, man. They just don't care in Europe. They really don't. Yeah, I've seen them drag that stuff like George is talking about, narrow street, light it. I mean, it'll be bouncing off of houses, cars. It don't matter. About like if guys out in California do it. Thanks for stopping by, Chapman. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, I know. I see how Lucky does it out there. Oh, it's war, man. That's the only way you get your freedoms is by not really caring. It was illegal here in my state for years, and we just go to the other states and buy it like everybody else does. After a few years of that, they decided they wanted that tax revenue. Yup. Your weather's pretty much about the same as mine is, y'all agree? Mine might be a little bit worse here in the mountains, but ours are about the same. I need some competition, huh? Well, you need to come up and shoot some fireworks with me, bro. I do have a good place for it. You don't have to worry about the law, that's for sure. Oh, I believe in celebrating my freedom, believe it. Hillbilly Road Video Micro for your cam. Yeah, I mean, after all, we're supposed to be able to celebrate our freedoms. That's what they tell us anyway. As long as they're on the list of allowed freedoms. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. I appreciate it, man. I just bought a cam and a mic and everything. I just haven't got it set up yet. I'm sitting there in a dark room right now anyway, so it wouldn't matter. That, and I don't want anybody to see what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Oh, I think this would here probably be all I need for a while, but I appreciate it. I don't really like to be on camera too much, you know. Wow, I've been on here for 44 minutes talking to myself. That's crazy. Yeah, no, that's what scares me, bro. I don't need any trouble. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's the way I like to do it, more or less. I mean, I've been on camera a couple of times, but nothing major. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm going to go in there and redo my pyro cave. I think I'm going to put up my drones and my drone boxes and stuff with the pyro and try to do a pyro slash drone channel maybe for the off season at least. Yeah, I actually had another YouTuber come all the way from Pennsylvania to let off some fireworks with me. I thought that was pretty cool. He brought his whole family down for the weekend, and we shot some fireworks and had a good time. Oh man, I can't even get up right now to go check my weather. I'm stuck in my chair right now, man. But it'll probably be crappy because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. But I don't think it'll be, bad driving kind of crappy. Not yet. At least I hope not. Anyway, what's up, Gray Dude and Kelly Paulson? Yep. I thought I would check my mic and see if it was working, and I started talking to these guys about pyro. That's one thing we can talk about for quite a while. The grits, hitting grits like boiled corn or something. Oh, I'm just kicking, trying out this new mic. Thought I might try to go live and stuff. Old Falling Bomb knows I don't sleep that much. Georgia Pyro, he's like that too. I see him on here all hours of the night. Out 6 hours for who, bro? You know I live in the neighboring state, right? Oh man, I live next door to your state. I live in West Virginia, man. Yeah, about three. The only reason I know is I go up to Cincinnati a lot. We like to go to Kings Island up there to the amusement park every year. Usually for coaster stock in the spring and then later on in the summer. Maybe in for Halloween. I've always loved roller coasters too. I guess a pyro in a way is a thrill seeker. Part of the reason why we do it. But I've noticed that there's a lot of similarities in personality when it comes to pyros. So there must be a common denominator. Hello, Lisa Warrior Queen. This is the first time I went live for more than 5 minutes, so There's King's Dominion in Virginia. That is the sister park to Kings Island. They're both owned by Cedar Fair Incorporated. I'm in several roller coaster enthusiast clubs and stuff like that. Last year we went to Europe for a week and checked out some of the parks over there. But now the only thing left as far as the amusement park season for my part of this country anyway is Winterfest for Christmas, and I'm not really a Christmas person. Yeah, I've been to Six Flags over Georgia. I like the rides, but it was one of the nastiest parks I'd ever been to as far as the just trash and shit everywhere. Thank you, Extreme Awesomeness. I just got it working. Bought a cheap mic off of eBay, and it seems to sound pretty good from what people say. I quit with motorcycles and stuff. I just knew that it was going to kill me if I didn't. I still like to cruise on a four wheeler from time to time, but I don't do anything crazy anymore. I've done gotten old now. King to Ka stand up roller coaster. Oh no, nope, nope. That's New Jersey. King to Ka, 450 feet tall, over 128 miles an hour. Since my daughter was little, before she'll get on a roller coaster, she wants all the stats. She wants all the information. She wants to know everything about that roller coaster. So I'm a roller coaster thesaurus. I think my favorite park, and it is my home park, so that's probably why I'm biased, would have to be King's Dominion in Virginia because it's like Kings Island, but it has more nature, more trees, more natural elements, and less steel and concrete. If you ever get a chance, Yellow Groove, you should check it out because you'll trip out because you'll think you're in Ohio, but you're not. In some places, it's just like, whoa, you forget what park you're in. Yeah, I was wondering, do you know if they still use like a classical launch, or did they go to the air launch system like Disney? I was talking to the general manager in the spring and everything, and they were going to get me a tour of the pyro, where they shoot back there and stuff. But I never got around to it or something. I forget what happened. We get to hang out with all the brass and all the elites of the park industry for Cedar Fair. It's pretty cool. I wanted to. My question for him this year was, why does it cost more to rent a wheelchair than it does for a ticket in the park? You can get in the park for $45. It costs $65 to rent a wheelchair, and that's not right. Have a good one, Bob, man. I always wanted to own stock in a company, and I know it's listed as fun on the market, correct? You guys got a favorite ride or anything that stands out from childhood? All right, take her easy, Yellow Grooves. Thanks for stopping in, man. Good talking to you. Drop me a message sometime, man. Jekyll Island. I've never been there, man. You know, Cedar Fair and the amusement park industry was one of the few industries that didn't suffer during the 2008 recession. It actually improved. I guess people want more of an escape when life gets a little crappier. Well, guys, I appreciate everybody coming here and talking to me and let me know that my mic works, but I'm going to sign off here and try to get a little bit of sleep myself. So, you guys have a good night. Take her easy, everybody.